it's been the best shape I've ever been in my whole entire life, even in high school. And I played football. So it's been the best decision I've ever made because then all the depression went away. My anger went away. I was focused and I had goals.
What's going on, V-Shred fam? Vince here, and today I'm extremely excited to be sitting down with one of our longtime V-Shred members, Ryan, to learn a little bit about his V-Shred experience and his personal story with following one of our programs. So, Ryan, nice to have you.
Hey, Vince, nice to meet you.
Thanks for being here to tell us a little bit about yourself and hopefully inspire a bunch of other people.
That's the whole point about this, man. I want to help out other people as much as I possibly can. What got me started was my grandmother in July. She basically unexpectedly passed away on me. And my grandfather and my mother, it was like 2 weeks later, they ended up in the hospital and I almost lost both of them at the same time. So in about 2 weeks, I almost lost a good chunk of my family. The next following week, me and my girlfriend basically had a bad breakup and the world was crumbling down on me. I didn't know what to do. And I went down to the local store, basically got a bottle of Jack Daniels, woke up the next day, didn't remember what happened. And it scared the living death out of me. And I didn't want to live that way no more. So on August 17th is whenever I made that decision of changing my life, going into the gym. So for 2 months, I was at it and nothing was working. And so I was going to YouTube, look up different workouts and nutrition plans. And V-Shred constantly kept on coming up on YouTube. And so I was like, you know what, let me go to their website and see what they got going on. And so I did that body quiz that you guys put up on your website, and it directed me where I needed to go, what program would best suit me. And so that's when I came up with Ripped in 90 Days program. Whenever I first initially started, I was roughly about 235 pounds. And I'm 5'11", and I'm 35 years old. And so to drop that weight at my age and that height, I shouldn't even be near that. And so whenever I got done with the Ripped in 90 Days program, doing it 3 times over, I dropped my weight down to 174. So once I lost that weight, I wanted to build muscle. I wanted to get bigger. And so then I did the bulk phase. And I did that for like another 8 months, 7 months, somewhere in there. And now I'm up to 189 pounds with anywhere from 5 to 7% body fat now. So
lean.
Yeah, super, super lean. So it's been the best shape I've ever been in my whole entire life, even in high school. And I played football. So it's been the best decision I've ever made because then all the depression went away. My anger went away. But I'll tell you what the key, really big factor for me to sticking with this program is you guys set up that Facebook page for the community to come together. And having people who are in the same situations that you're in and talking, knowing you're just not the only one going through this, and then having the trainers there to ask for tips, advice, and help to guide you along the way. That's what made the difference for me in all of this. It inspired me so much. I went ahead and got my personal trainer's license and nutritionist license from NASM, and I want to help and inspire more people. Because I know it's possible.
That's freaking sweet.
Yeah.
I love hearing that. What part do you enjoy more? The cutting or the bulking?
Oh, the cutting.
Did you?
The cutting was the best part. It's the hardest part. And that's what I like about it. Yes. Oh my God, you got to get your diet in key. And so once I think I was like 4 months into it, you finally came up with the app on there and then where it tracked your macros and then you had a recipe guidebook. That was another game changer for me because then I knew exactly what my calories needed to be and what protein I needed to have. And then the recipe, you just basically look at it and you add it all up. And once I changed that part of my diet, game over. That's where it all changed.
Nice. So now you're meal prepping and cooking everything. Oh, yeah. Did you ever used to do that before?
No. Oh, no. I was your fast food guy. I went down to Taco Bell, got something to eat, and then no. So this was all new to me, and it was a slow process. And I wish whenever I first started, that was the first thing I did.
That's a solid takeaway because people ask what's the fastest way to get in shape or the fastest way to lose body fat or get your abs showing or whatever. Mm-hmm. And the answer is diet.
Yeah.
but nobody wants to hear that.
No, they don't want to change it. They like their junk food.
Yeah, exactly. We all do, but what's nice is when you start working out more consistently and you work out properly, it does allow you a little more flexibility in what you eat while still seeing results, which is one thing that I love. I can take Saturday or Sunday off of my diet, and I can just have Chipotle, or I can have something that I really love eating and not worry about it too much because I didn't miss a workout that week, and I have that muscle in my body that's basically eating those calories just to fuel me. And
Yeah.
so, and I'm sure you've experienced the exact same thing. I mean, you're jacked now.
Yeah, this has been the best shape I've ever been in my whole life.
If someone was on the fence or contemplating get in shape, but they haven't really made that decision yet to jump in, is there anything that you would like to say to them?
You know you want to do it. You just got to take that step. It's all about taking that first initial step. Sure, that step is hard. It's not going to be easy at first, but it eventually does, and it becomes a routine, and it becomes a part of your life. And if you just give it that one step, I mean, sure, you buy the program, you're out X amount of dollars, but I'd rather have somebody give it a try than not try at all. Because for me, if I didn't try, I wouldn't be where I'm at and not have, I would still have the depression and anger still going on. I don't want that a part of my life no more. All you have to do is just give it a try. They know what they're talking about. They know what they're doing. When it was explained enough in a way that I understood it, that was it.
There's also the people who have tried many things, but they fell off the wagon, whether that was because whatever they tried didn't work or it just wasn't sustainable. Is there anything that you would say?
So for people who are falling off and need to get back onto it, what I always say is take a look at your structure of how your day-to-day is. Take a look on what you need to change and see what you can move around and adjust that would work for you. What works for me might not work for somebody else. If you also set yourself goals, short little goals, not these big, huge goals. If you set little ones, like I want to lose 5 pounds in 2 weeks or pound every week, then set those goals for yourself. Hold yourself accountable to it. And when you do it that way, besides looking at a big goal, it looks impossible to ever achieve that big goal. But when you put it down into a smaller size and you start cracking away at it, that's when you will stay a little bit more accountable for it.
Yeah. Well, cool. Well, closing out, thank you so much for just taking some time and talking with us, Ryan. This has been awesome. And I'm excited to see your competition pictures in the future.
Definitely. I appreciate you getting me on here because this is something that I just have deep love and passion for now. And I just want to help inspire more people to show that this can actually be done. It's not something that's where it's impossible to be able to do. And for what you guys set up and do on here, I mean, it's changed my life. I can't thank you guys enough for putting this up here.